Hello everybody, welcome to another All the Mods 9 Minecraft video. My name is JawshyGG and I've done a little bit. I still have no idea what I'm doing with this, but the idea here is to move all of my ores to this. I'll make a big wall, and this is temporary, of course, until we move it to our actual base whenever I finally get that built. So bear with me while I work towards that. So today, we're going to just continue on with some quality of life stuff, mostly just trying to figure this stuff out, figure out what I'm doing, because I genuinely have no idea. I really want to be able to at least try to get this to look somewhat normal. And I don't know how to make it so that it automatically pulls. So, or if I put it in my storage, it automatically pulls it out of my storage and puts it into these drawers without having to use an importer. I want to try to make this as clean as I can, and I do have more of these 1x2 drawers that I'll be using, specifically for instances like this right here, where I need to grab a configurator to unlock that one. And then we'll do that and lock it back. That will make it so that I at least can put the ores on the bottom row for these three, even though oh boy. Shouldn't have put all those down there. I'm tired, okay? Leave me be. Do my best. Do. And then we'll go back in here, grab our configurator. Actually, I don't have any iron. Iron ore just anymore. Have used all that. But yeah, so that'll make it a little bit easier for us. Primarily so that I can move this stuff over from my storage here, so this doesn't fill up all the way. Because these are what's really going to take the most as we go on. And I have diamond upgrades in here until I get enough netherite, which I should have enough netherite. I just don't have enough smithing templates, and I can't really be bothered to make any more of them. But yeah, so we'll just let the major ores go in here, and then we'll work from there. But yeah, so anyway, we should be able to go back down to our fission reactor without getting damaged here. And let's take a gander at how much energy we have. We have about only 5,000 FE going out per tick. This is basically filled up. This is filled up, which actually this is kind of fluctuating from 1310 to 1309. This is completely drained by this point. This one should be full. This one has nothing in there, and this should be, it should be pulling from this. No, it's pushing into this. That's right. I have it pushing into this as kind of like a secondary type of situation. But basically, you can see we don't have any more fissile fuel coming in, so we do need to work on that. Particularly, I assume the fluorite and maybe the uranium needs to be adjusted, or I need more fluoride and more uranium, I should say. Yeah, fluorite is gone. I need to find more. Well, wait, I have 38 in there. What am I missing? Probably sulfur. Yeah, it seems like sulfur is what I'm missing here. So let me grab some sulfur and throw it in this barrel, or this storage drawer. I don't actually remember how much I can put in here. I think probably 2K. Yeah. Should be fine, and then that kind of will work right there. That should be okay. Build up what I need it to build up. Uranium. What is this? Uranium oxide. There's nothing coming in here, though. Which actually there seems to be. It's just going really slowly. So that's going to be, it's going to be this right here. This has to wait for sulfuric acid, though, so we'll kind of let that do its thing for a little bit. Yeah, so let's see. These are obviously going to need to be moved as well. Let's see what we got over here. some steel essence, fluoride essence, and silicon essence. So we will work through that. We should have a bunch of inferium, so that's good. Could start making trying to get up more mystical agriculture stuff so that we can inevitably, well, we have 46,000, that's good. Hopefully get to the point to where we have enough, I don't actually have any inferium crystals now that I look at this. Let's do inferium. We need some of these bad boys right here. Don't have really, I can just make almost a stack of those. And we'll make as many of these as we can. And then we will do this right here. I want to try to get to a point to where I'm able to make the master infusion crystal as quickly as possible. I don't actually remember what I need for that. Let's do prudentium. Should have enough to make a couple things in here, so that should be okay. That actually gets used quite a bit. Tertium. Could probably make maybe a couple stacks of these. Stack and a half, I guess. Imperium. So now we need Imperium crystal, which we need a tertium crystal, which means we need more tertium essence, which means we need more prudentium essence, which means I think that should be okay. That should be enough. Make one of those. Make one of those. I don't have any tertium. That's why I needed. Let's make a stack of those. Probably got to make another. Nope, that's good. Beautiful. Supremium essence. What can we make with that? I think. What's the master infusion crystal? What do we need for this? We need insanium essence, which means we need a supremium. Which means, of course. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and start making these real quick. Okay. So now we can make one of these, which means we're going to need more of... Oh, no, we got that right there. We need more Imperium. It should be good. And then now we should be able to make our Supremium. Which means now we can make 9 of those, which means now we gotta go back through the entire thing. No worries, no worries. We make one of those. Make one of these. Make one of these. One of these. Didn't have enough. Dang it. That's unfortunate. Okay. I'm going to keep doing this till I get this right. It's going to happen. I believe. These are way backwards. Those. Make one of these. Now we have a master infusion crystal. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. Beautiful. Okay. Look at all that. That's not what I meant to do, but it's fine. It is fine. It's perfectly fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, so we can do this now, and we should be able to get up to a decent amount of essence. So I'm not too worried about essence anymore. Getting the master infusion crystal was absolutely the more important aspect, more important part. God, This is beautiful. This isn't going to be enough to get us what we need for the blocks that we're going to need, I believe, for the oh yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay. So now we do this right here. And this should maybe get us up to be able to make some Insanium Essence. I hope. Insanium Essence is absolutely going to be important. Oh, at least be able to make one. Maybe. Beautiful. Looky there. We have we've done quite a bit here. I like it. All right, and we got a Mystical Enlightenment too. I love it. Okay, so we can get rid of these now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So that opens up a couple avenues here for us. Don't mind the Coca-Cola can opening. So yeah, that opens up a significant amount of what we need for this stuff. So now let's talk about the Awakened Supremium Essence that we're going to need. Obviously, we're going to need that for the... Where's the Awakened Supremium Essence at? And I actually don't see it on here. Interesting. I'm just blind. Don't answer that. It's occultism. It's on these extreme reactors, Void Forge. Apparently, I got 25%. Oh, I got the Infernal. Oh, cool. Interesting. Oh, I need a Dragon Tooth. Cool. Once you've defeated the Ender Dragon, you'll start noticing some flowers popping up in the end. You'll need at least one to make the star. I got that. You should also make a bottle and cork to make some bottled darkness. Oh, I'll do that eventually. Excuse me. Let's see. Mystical Agriculture. Oh, well, maybe if I looked right here, I would see I need this stuff for the Creative Essence. Okay. So we don't have enough Insanium to be able to make that, but we do have the farm doing its thing over here, so that's good. We'll let that kind of roll around and, you know, do its thing as we move forward. But yeah, so now that we've done that, let's see what else we can do. So the next big step here is creating the supercritical phase shifter. Now we're obviously going to need a bunch of polonium pellets and plutonium pellets, which means we need a lot of fluorite, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we need a lot of fluorite dust. So what I can do here is go to my quarry. I don't think I have any more fluorite in here. I do not. Not a problem. What I can do, though, is I can go like this, and then cut that one down, and then go like this, and then break that. Break this to reset it, because I don't actually know how to do that other than doing that. So now what we'll do here is we will take it this way right here. Need it to be one more this way. I didn't mean to push start. Nope. Okay, I didn't push start, so I needed to be one more this way. All right, so now I needed to go west. Beautiful. That should be enough right there, right? It goes a little bit further than where it was, but that's fine. Hopefully we get some fluorite from this. Start. Okay, so hopefully that gives us some fluorite, because we absolutely need it. So obviously use that. Cool. So, this is obviously a little bit of a problem. I do have a lot of storage space now. I have just over 2 million. So if I do, in theory, start moving like our copper over here instead of in here, that should clear up just over 200,000, which I guess what I could do, because an importer, if I'm not mistaken, will pull blocks from a connected block, push back into your system, but I need the exporter. So let me grab an exporter. I just want to see if this will work. I don't think it will. I don't think it will, but it doesn't hurt to at least just try, right? Which one of these is copper? This one right here. Okay. All right, so it did actually work. So I will need to do some more upgrades. So let me see. Or actually, I could, in theory. The emerald one I won't necessarily need right now, and the diamond one I won't. I didn't mean to do that. The diamond one I won't necessarily need that many on. So let me just throw them on there. That should get us. Does it say 340 million? It does. I don't need that many. 14.2 million should be fine, right? I think I can put that in there and be okay with that. Okay. So technically, I guess I do need an exporter to export from the system, because it's still going to show in here, but you can see that it cleared a significant amount of space right there. Let me go back to my quarry, and we're going to basically just do this right here and allow everything to be moved into our system. Other than these blocks. So I got to figure out how, make sure that's actually doing what I needed to do. This is going down, right? Yeah, these look like they're going down. No, they're going up. I didn't claim to be smart. Let's see. There we go. So now the things are being moved into our system. So now if we go back to our base, you'll see our capacity here is going up. Any copper that we get should be, I want to say should be sent through there, but I don't think that's actually accurate. Oh wait, I have a piece of copper right here. I'm just going to put them there. So I'm going to need to put an exporter on each of these, which should be fine. And I could hide it with like something for the time being. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out I'm going to have a better solution for this once we actually build our base. Once I actually get the base built, I'll have all the cables and everything in the back hidden in the wall, as well as all this stuff right here. So don't mind the ugliness. I'm likely going to just stick with this for the meantime, for quite some time actually, because while I'm cool with doing all the mods 8, this one right here I feel like is going to be more enjoyable for me. So let me grab some more exporters. Let's make 4 more of these. We need 13 more blocks of diamonds. Let's do diamond. We have enough to make enough diamond blocks, so that should be fine. I know that's more than 13, but don't question things, okay? So I said we'll make 4 more of these. Start. And then let me grab an iron ingot. Grab a gold ingot. Grab another piece of diamond. Oops. And then a piece of coal. Emeralds I'm not too worried about. That'll be somewhat easy to manage. Last one's being made up right now, so we'll go ahead and there we go. Cool. So we got everything we needed from that. So now what we'll do here is we'll do iron's in this one. That should start moving the iron in there, so you can see it went to the bottom one. Of course it did, because why wouldn't it? And now gold's in the one to the left of that. So we'll do gold, and then we'll do, I think this one's diamond, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, no, yeah, diamond. Diamond. And then below that one is going to be our coal. And now it should start filling those up. Those will basically get stuck where they're at because I need more storage. But that should clear up a significant amount of the space that we're about to completely butcher when we inevitably do our finish our quarry. So let me throw another piece of thing in there. So that's 590K, 590K. I think that should be enough, right? Yeah, that's clearly well and more than enough. So that does help. So that's going to be a pretty big. This is going to be nice. This is absolutely going to be a lot easier for us. It'll kind of keep our storage a little bit lower, both in the aspects of copper, which actually I need to grab some copper ore. See if I have any in the quarry over here. I do. Do I have any fluorite while I'm here? Still no fluorite. Intro, no, I do right here, raw fluorite. Cool. Do I have any in here? I do not. All right, I think that should be enough fluorite for the time being. So let's head over here and we will let those go down. We'll do that. I'm gonna grab one. Do that. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that absolutely. Cool. So yeah. So that's going to be nice. This is going to be really nice. It'll allow us an opportunity to be able to kind of manage and maintain. You can see the copper is going down right here, 6.4K. So it is actually auto crafting it. I don't remember asking it to do that, but I'm not going to complain. I don't actually remember why it's doing that actually. Oh wait, yeah, I do, because I have these right here. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty nifty. Yeah, cool. So that's working. Don't mind the back. The back's fine. And I'll expand this out as we kind of keep going forward, but that's a good start. So head back. Actually, we'll do this right here. Throw our fluorite in there, allow that to build up the fissile fuel, and then that should help, move our fissile fuel in the right direction. Uraninite, I actually haven't really been using this much. This thing is what's powering all of this. Thankfully. Granted, I don't actually need this anymore. I could absolutely destroy this, but this right here is what's powering all of this. So I will be adjusting that and changing that and making it a lot more, probably moving it too. Probably move it somewhere over here or something. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Let's take a gander. Get some more, a lot of endstone here. So the endstone should, in theory, be moved into our system and then not go any further. Hopefully, because I do have it it blocked right here, so it shouldn't even input in. Which actually, I want to output that. Just set that to where it doesn't output. Just block those, and then everything else should just go straight through to our system, especially the coal and everything. Emeralds we're gonna have a decent amount of emeralds. We're gonna have a decent amount of diamonds and uraninite. Okay, I'm glad we're getting a bunch of uraninite now. This still has a bunch of stuff in it as well. It looks like it actually has fluorite in it. But yeah, so that's once I build the base, which I need to do soon. I really need to do the base because I need like a place to put this entire system, because this entire thing is going to move. And I'll have this is kind of like the courtyard area where I'll keep building with this out, like, or keep building out on this, putting more names on. So again, if you're active in the community, your name will get put on the board. So just be prepared. So, all right, let's see here. So we actually do have some more raw fluorite coming into the system here, so that's good. I do like that. And I do need to incorporate those into the system as well and start actually building out the beauty of our system there. Let me grab one of these pieces of raw iron, and we'll plop you down right there. And now what I want to do, I'm going to do this and allow it to go into my backpack. So let me do this. Oh, can't do that? Okay. It's no worries. Do you want to do this too? See how much? Yeah, that's holding. It is locked, so it will, probably should grab the configurator while I'm out here. Configurator. And that's going to go immediately back into my system, but thankfully on the other side. So do this right here. Yeah, so this is, there we go. Wait, what? Oh. Because it's going in there. Duh. What if I were to do this right here? Take that one off real quick. We'll go back to our quarry. Grab a stack of 32 of these. Go back to our base. And do that. And now lock it. Okay. Should, in theory. And then we'll do the same thing with gold. Let me do this real quick. I don't like how it's like that, but whatever. We'll unlock this. All right, now I will do this, and then we will throw our items back in there. And while we have the fluorite in our inventory or our hand here, we'll just throw that back in there. Beautiful. So now those should start filling up with iron ore and gold ore. Whenever this starts pushing the iron ore and gold ore, I don't have that blocked, do I? No, I do not. I don't have anything here blacklisting that either, so that should be fine. Because in theory, as long as we can get all this stuff moved over, mostly the gold ore and iron ore and all that stuff, I don't care per se if it if the system itself is just like, oh no, you know what I mean? Like, if we have way too much gold ore or way too much iron ore or things like that, I mean, I would much rather that be in my storage drawers while it's actively going through the furnace. Particularly because if you think about it, like if I have like 20,000 raw iron ore in there and it's going through the system, it's waiting for like the gold or something to finish, it'll still show up in here. It's just I have to be patient with it. And of course I can do this again, and then now those should start going down. Copper, as you can tell, is going down. The only other ones like here, the diamond, coal, and emeralds, I don't actually have to do anything with, just because the fact that they're pretty. There's not really any raw ores other than from Greg Tech. So yeah, that's going to be a plus. It'll be really nice whenever, like I said, I get the base built up and we can actually have an entire wall full of these drawers. I have, if you actually look here, I have 21 of these 1x2s. left on top of these. So I will basically build them out to be exactly how I need them to be. And then we'll kind of just go from there. But pretty much, I think we're good. I just need to maintain these upgrades. I might, as I continue kind of going, I will get more smithing templates, and or I'll make more smithing templates, and then we'll keep adding more upgrades to that. So over the next couple of videos, I'm going to be doing a little bit more with the storage and everything to kind of keep ourselves from kind of getting trapped in a heavy amount. So I want to thank Wolf Dances for the idea here for these. I know Shay actually gave me the idea in All the Mods 8, but I never actually utilized it, and I should have. I would have learned it then, and it would have been a lot more convenient. But I didn't, and I paid the price in the long run with having to craft a bunch of different stuff just to maintain storage capacity and things like that. So we go back into my storage here. If I actually look up storage parts, you can see I have a couple different capabilities, or a couple different things, mostly the storage housing and advanced ones. I've actually used all of the old storage disks that I had to make this last one right here. So we will just continue kind of working through it. I'll continue building out, expanding this, mostly in the idea that once I actually get the base built, finally, I will 110% have these in the base, an entire wall of them, specific just for the storage capability. And we'll have an entire room full for our storage. So there's a couple things that we're going to be working on over the next couple of videos. The biggest one is actually, now that I think about it, let me go ahead and just grab a couple stacks of these. Grab 3 stacks of them, and we're going to go ahead and just send them through here real quick. Mostly so that we can get more of the pellets that we need for the supercritical phase shifter. Because that's going to be the next big thing that we build, because once we build that, I can send power through. I can basically have my stuff downstairs building out a significant amount of antimatter, and then once we're ready for the antimatter pellets, we can go ahead and just phase shift them into existence. So thank you guys so very much for watching. I truly hope you enjoyed this video. I know I didn't post one yesterday, and I do apologize. I started feeling a little sick, and I'm still not 100%, as you can probably tell by the voice. But over the next couple of videos, we're going to continue kind of expanding our base and building up our storage capabilities, and hopefully getting a little bit more closer to the in-game stuff, like the ATM star and whatnot. But with that being said, thank you guys again. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already. Like the video if you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, leave a comment down below. Let me know what I could do differently to make these videos more enjoyable for you guys. And on top of that, join our Discord. With that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Later, guys.